I'm just sort of that guy that yaps on every single YouTube video about, software apps and tools and how that's, the next wave, the next trend, I guess you can call it, the next thing to build if you truly want to build impact. If you want to have a legacy business, if you want to have exit value, if you want to have an actual sellable asset, you should not be launching courses, communities, or mentorships, or coaching programs, or course community platforms, right? You should be launching software, because funny enough, all the info people, or all the guys that are in info, are the ones that are building software on the side, on the back end, not telling anyone about it. And I've been speaking about software apps and tools for the past few months, right? And what I run is essentially an app studio development agency where we build apps, tools, and software for those with an audience, right? That are honestly tired of the whole entire, course route of things. They're just bored out of their mind. It doesn't fulfill them. It doesn't light up their eyes like software does. I mean, a lot of people that I speak with personally, their eyes absolutely glow up as soon as they hear software, and they're like envisioning themselves creating something from complete scratch into a sellable real asset, a real business, right? And I've been thinking for a few months now, with the amount of ideas that I have in my notes app on my phone, I think I have probably 65 plus ideas of software or an app or some sort of tool that I myself would like to launch, right? It lights up my eyes because I get so excited about it. And I've come to the realization about a week ago that I'm gonna jump into the game myself, and I'm gonna see how far I can scale, grow a software from scratch, complete scratch. It hasn't existed. We're gonna build it fully with AI. Actually, I already have the MVP version of something we're gonna be launching. We will have real devs on our team as well. We have a few guys that we know in Korea that are really, really good devs. And so I'm jumping into a huge game and a huge bet on myself, because this is something I've spoken about for so long, right? Apps, software, tools, do this, do that. This just makes sense. We know how to build it. We'll help you do the same. Cool, well, why don't we just do it for ourselves? And I've thought about it, and it's like, yeah, you know what? I have 65 plus ideas of all these ideas that I wanna, put out there to the world. And the fact is now that, it's not a challenge or an obstacle to build, to get something out there, to get a product out to the world. That's not the issue. The issue has always been distribution and marketing. And if you can master those, well, guess what? You're frankly in a big pile of success. That's typically the formula for something like that. And so I'm launching my own software. It's something very boring, okay? It's not something you could use, most likely. This is something very in like the corporate world of, boring job applications, hiring, Indeed, LinkedIn, apply 10 jobs, wait a few weeks, don't get a reply, continue, applying again, or get an interview, hop on the interview, waste a week, 2 weeks, and then they're like, hey, we have 200 other candidates, and you strictly get hired off of, resumes, your cover letters, your portfolios, right? What if there was a software which allows you, or an average user, right, an average person, to get hired based on their actual skill, right? Based on the things they actually know how to do. And before they even get hired, they get to prove that they know how to do these things and these skills. So that's the idea behind my software. I'm taking on a pretty big risk, but a pretty fun one too, because I'm actually building this with someone on my team as well. And actually tonight we got off a call. We were writing out SOPs for our actual business, just to have everything in one grasp with, features we want to implement, this and that and the other. I would say in the MVP stage, we've been for probably about a week. We have a very basic rough draft of a software that we're looking to launch. And I think the most exciting part is the next few weeks and the next few months of how crazy we have planned our marketing strategy, our entire build out strategy, our entire growth strategy. Think of something like Cluely. If you know Cluely, Roy Lee, legend. Think of something like that for a corporate software. Like something, you know what I mean, very corporate. Like these guys, they don't get jokes, right? That's why Roy Lee popped off so much in the industry, is because he's in the developer space, yet he doesn't act like one, he doesn't market like one, he doesn't speak like one, right? He grabs your attention by every word he says. And so our plans for this software are absolutely massive. And if you think it would be valuable for me to actually film this entire series of like going from 0 to 100K a month with this software, which is actually pretty easy to do. We only need 100. We would only need 100 users or companies onboarded to actually be able to reach that goal. Though it is a one-time fee, so that would be revenue, and that would there's no MRR on this setup yet as far as the pricing goes. We're only going to be charging companies, not the users, as in the candidates. So yeah, I'm just extremely excited for it. I'm sure you can see from my eyes. Like, my eyes are sparkling because that's how exciting it is. It's awesome. It's sick. It's something, again, I'm very passionate about and I love. So I want you to comment down below and let me know if this is worth filming the entire growth strategy, plan, action, how we're doing it, video by video. If that would be a good series to release. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, obviously, if you're new, because software apps and tools are the wave in this decade, and me and you, why did I just point? Me and you are gonna make it in the software app and tool space. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.